and they are forced to stare endlessly at the cave wall in front of them. Behind them, a fire is burning, and between the prisoners and the fire is a raised walkway.
And half of these people die while they do what their doctors told them. So they die because of the side effects. The other half die because of errors. Any drug may come with 20, 30 or 40 warnings, contraindications, precautions and so on. No doctor in the world knows about all this.
Now imagine that each day a menagerie of objects crosses the walkway. Animals and people.
And we actually don't know how these drugs interact with each other. What we do know is that all drugs have many effects in the body. So they give patients drugs that they should not have given them, that interact dangerously with other drugs or food items or so on. And then the patients die. That's the other half. That when they become worse, that it could be a side effect of the drug, which they continue taking because that's what their doctors tell them. So when I was a specialist in internal medicine, what I very often did was that I stopped a lot of drugs, particularly in elderly people. And it's quite revealing to see a bedridden elderly person come into your ward. And when you stop the drugs, I mean, that person becomes many years younger. And many of these drugs affect the brain.
They are forced to stare endlessly at the cave wall in front of them. Behind them, a fire is burning.
Protection, especially in older populations who've doubled their doses more quickly, the spread of the Delta variant is affecting more young people, and in a different way, according to British researchers.
It's more like a bad cold in this younger population, and people don't realise that. The number one symptom is headache, and then followed by sore throat, runny nose, and fever.
Reported COVID symptoms of headaches, sore throats, and runny noses are much more common in people under age 40 than those over 40. Original COVID symptoms, coughs, and the loss of smell and taste are less frequent now. Still, the Delta variant is twice as transmissible as the original virus, and young people are stoking the spread.
This is the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation.
Is Canada not telling the public to wear masks because we're worried about a shortage and we want to make sure that doctors and other frontline people have them?
I think there's two separate reasons. I think for sure, absolutely we want to protect. You are sick, 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 sick. Then put on a mask to prevent those droplets from flying and flying.
And her voice was screaming, "Holy Jesus, where are these goddamn animals?"
Say something!
Never mind. It's your turn to drive. No point mentioning these bats, I thought. The poor bastard will see them soon enough.